Hello everyone, and it's finally time. It's F1 2019 career mode. So, here we go. The new career. Okay, ignore that. That's just, I've got a personal save, of course. So, here we go. F2 time.
In F1 2019, you'll be invited to start your career by selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams, as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
So, who do I pick? I'm going to go for... I'm going to go left field and pick Charouz, because I can't think of anyone in the YouTuber world that's picked Charouz. Obviously, we're going to be driving for McLaren in our career mode, as I've alluded to before in previous videos. So, obviously, it's logical to pick the McLaren Driver Academy, so let's begin it. Obviously, everything's going to be off for assists. Gameplay, you know, usual. On simulation, on regular, because Tricks is too pressing. Manual, regular, because, you know, apply the pressure. I thought there was going to be a shorter mode, but okay. Tire temperature, you know, usual. We're going to do 50% races. Qualifying, we'll do full qualifying for F1 when it comes. Going to leave it at 103 for now. And we are going to start the session. So, in the third event of the 2018 Formula 2 Championship, a mechanical issue presented Callum Hosty with a start choice. Put the team first and cede position to their teammate Lucas Weber, or deny Weber to pursue their rivalry with Devon Butler. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I'm thinking of making an all possibilities video about the F2 series. Partly because I'm inspired by whatever 57010 who does it for GTA, and he's brilliant. But also... it's interesting. What happens? Oh, here we go. Ooh, I am. Look at him go. Oh, my grandpa's ringing me. This is awkward. Sorry, start recording. Tuffles. I sound really cruel at this point, don't I? Oh no, slow it down!
Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
Looks like an issue with the turbo. You've lost some speed at the top end, but you're very close to the finish. You can still compete and get some points here. Don't give up. Just do the best you can. We're all behind you.
Good to know, Jeffels. Right, here we go. Coming out of Campsa. And we are go. Okay, the 42 with the standard setup, but that's just the way it is. Uh-oh. I've royally effed this one up. I think it starts in order. And we go. Oh, my Charouz won't stop! Oh, he's through. Ah! This is going well. Finally got it stopped. Shall we make Weber sweat for it? That's my instinct. Surrender to nobody. Plus it's F2, it's not like F1 where team orders are prevalent. I wonder, because I've not seen anyone try and keep Weber behind yet. Or at least have a good go at it. Because of either being mugged or whatever. I'm going to try to see if I can keep him behind. Okay, nice like the 7 chicane. Now into Campsa. Gonna have to go defensive into Lucaxia. Turn 10, of course. Really making it difficult. Out for oneself, me! Pretend it's not. They can go the long way around this time. Oh, 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 But I mean, it's tough. I think this is designed deliberately to ensure that you do actually let him by, but... Oh, it's Giotto that's behind me now! Got good drive there, out of New Holland! Onto the start finish, yeah, Giotto's got some ground to make up if he's going to pass me.
This is your final lap of the race.
Well, it's the final lap, so this is the final onslaught, possibly from Giotto and Weber as well. Oh! They were coming, but I think Giotto went defensive on Weber there. Go through 2, now into 3. Nicely done. Oh! Went out of my mid-corner there. Don't know why. That was weird. Okay, 3-5. We managed to get a better exit because of our weird line. Now into 7. And 8. Now to turn 9. Nicely done. I think we're safe from Giotto under DRS here as we go into 10. Okay, nice and neat. Oh, Butler's won in the dams. Okay. I can't imagine Weber's going to be too happy with us. Because, well, he's managed to repass Giotto. He really wants this place. But he can't have it. P5.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Don't worry. Car will be fine. Relax.
There you are. That was an exciting race. It definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview. Okay, we're all set over here. Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready? An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective.
Okay.
So you and Lucas are new to the team. How are you settling in? Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give up the position to Lucas?
It is what it is.
Great. Well, that's everything.
So my sportsmanship and showmanship have cancelled each other out there, apparently. But it feels like the game expects you to give up position, but I didn't. So, have I spotted a flaw in the game? Has Rockstar Logic creeped into F1?
Hey, look, I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice.
What? A?
Yeah, that's how I do
What?
it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the leap to F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get the chance because they do it on the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
You watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out. You believe what you want, Devon, but it's still early days.
This is just... What?
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover. You really think if the situation was reversed, he'd do the same for you?
What are you doing for him?
No one else will.
What? I was looking out for self. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I have nothing to say. Okay. The sixth event was a low point for Callum Husty when an aggressive move from Devon Butler resulted in contact and destruction of their front wing. So yes, this is going to be a tasty one. By the way, I'm just going to say it now, it's very difficult to succeed in a challenge. But I suspect this is a little bit scripted, this piece. Thanks, Cody's. Oh, these uptakes is like real life F2 at the 2019 Austrian Grand Prix.
Look at them go! Devon Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past. And there's contact. Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage.
That's why I'm in the
Not
pits.
sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
Don't give up. You're still in this race.
Okay, 6 to go. Got Maxi Gunter in front. He made it to Formula E.
Awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch him. You can still beat him.
I'm doing what I can. Doing what one can. Little wide there through Swashgold, but okay. Now, what do I call this corner? Because it was the Lauda curve, but now they've named turn 1 the Lauda curve. So, what do I call it? Okay, now through the Berger curve. So, I know they renamed the corners for 2014 for commercial reasons, but I'm old-fashioned when it comes to that. Okay, we could definitely say this is the Jochen Rindt curve, which I certainly go wide through. This is definitely Red Bull, because that's always been the name holder's name for this corner. Now into the, we'll call it new and old Lauda curve, right? Into the new Lauda curve, formerly known as Castrol. Now up through 2, and now into the Remus curve, where it's so OP on traction for Max Verstappen and also the player on F1 games. Look at my 2017 career mode and the traction I would get out of there. Maybe the 2018 as well. I can't remember the 2018 career mode, but I do believe the 2017 traction I was getting was very overpowered, and even in a McLaren Honda, despite the few upgrades I had at the time, I could just, you know, traction out, and that would buy me the space down to Swashgold I would need. Right, anyway, head down, see what I can do. Oh, just over a second behind Gunter now. Come on, you Formula Ace. Let me pass you. I haven't got DRS, but I am starting to get into his toe, which is good. Oh, I don't think I got DRS here, but I'm closing in. Let's go through Remus, I think. Now down to Swashgold.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Now through the old Lauda curve. Now through Berger. Yeah, I can feel the dirty air coming from Gunter Zouden. Despite the fact I'm on fresh option compared to his presumably battered prime. But I can stick with him through the Jochen Rindt curve. And we're good through Red Bull. So, hooray, now we're on the DRS, but it's the final lap now.
This is your final lap of the race.
If I can pass him cleanly, I may be able to get the fastest lap point here. With all the DRS helping me. Into Remus, maybe? Gonna have to go for it. Unlike Max Verstappen, I give my rival room. I mean, there was nothing wrong with what Verstappen did against Leclerc, but I thought I'd be friendly with Gunter. Because I've got nothing against Gunter. Maybe he'll win a Formula E race one day. Who knows? Oh, the meme lord has won. The meme lord does it again.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Also unrealistic. He only won the feature racing Bahrain last year. What's this? He won first race, decided he didn't want to do it again. Tried to go for the Esteban Ocon method of winning a world championship. Not world championship, just their championship. And it didn't quite work out. Because George Russell was just too good. Anyway, that's P10 for us.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Devon, stop!
Not now, I'm busy.
Hey! What are you doing out there? Seriously.
I'm gonna celebrate my excellent drive.
We saw what you did. It was reckless. You should have been black flagged.
I wasn't because it was my line. You were in my space. You shouldn't have been. Next time, stay out of my way.
No! Someone could have been hurt.
And that didn't happen, so what's your problem?
My problem is that your actions out there are too dangerous.
Listen, contact happens, okay? Took my penalty, but I kept it focused, kept it smooth, and came out on top. That's racing. Every time I make a top move, you want to play race director? Then quit driving and take the job. Until then, I don't owe you anything.
Devon, you don't get it. It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Look, you grab your space on the track, and then it's all or nothing. That's just how it goes. And anyway, you still couldn't beat me, even with my penalty. So no hard feelings, okay? Not from my end, anyway.
Oh, here we are. It's all decided, but we have to beat him because he has the count back. On wins? Yes, on wins, yes. Thanks, Jeff. Now, here we go. It's all decided time. Not a bad start, but it's not the greatest. Fukuzumi can, well, you can guess what from his name. Oh! Bugger.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Devon, much as it hurts, we admit that was a great drive today. Congratulations. On the championship as well.
Well, I'm sure you thought you had me for a while, but I guess your luck just didn't hold out. Oh, I haven't got long. Could I have a quick word?
Sure.
Privately.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later then.
So, I'm sure you've probably already heard, but if you haven't, I'm going to be racing in the F1 Championship next year. Now, I don't know what your plans are, but let me give you some friendly advice. Don't try following me. Well, sure. You might get an offer from one of the smaller teams, probably someone desperate, and then you'll be stuck in P18 all season with car trouble. And you won't ever really be able to challenge me. But you stick it out here for another year, now that I'm gone, you've got a fighting chance of winning next year. And if you can manage that, I'm sure one of the larger teams would love to have you. As a development driver. Oh. Look out for yourself, yeah?
Always, bro. I will follow you. Don't you worry, fella.
Man, he does not want to race you. Stay in F2? Ridiculous.
I was listening to the whole thing. Too bad for Devon, though. I'd be shocked if you don't have an F1 contract offer already. And if my deal pans out, man, his head is going to explode.
And explosion in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Here we are. It's agent time. We've got an offer to be considering. Well, you all know what's going to happen next, so just enjoy the cutscene, I suppose, which you've probably seen a million times already thanks to the big YouTubers, but you may as well watch it anyway.
Ah, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula One teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubt is over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. Now, as your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula One seat.
Well, you know where I'm going, of course. If you let me press X. This is decent, actually. 14th. Really? That's quite easy. Second driver. Okay. Hard team goal, but points bonus. Ooh, that's going to be good for development. Free upgrades per department. That's going to be very good. And minor upgrade times reduced by a week. That's going to be very good to get development. Honestly, this is really good. Like, pit stop efficiency. Whilst obviously you'd rather have it than not. It's not that important. If your car's so dominant, it doesn't really matter how efficient your team are in the pit stops because you just end up fighting your teammate. So, I will accept the contract.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.
Thank you! Thank you! Yes. So, I think we're now going to be moving on to Australia 2019. Yes, we are! Oh, something to prove. Yes, I have always got something to prove. Right, I'm going to leave the tower location as is. Yes, so thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. For episode 0, I'm going to be calling it FF1 2019 Career Mode, because whilst it is like a first episode, I want my first episode to be actually be in F1, so we're calling the F2 bit episode 0, the 0th episode. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys. I shall see you next time, but before that, let's have a written introduction from our agent Emma. Whenever the game decides to load. Come on, PS4, come on. Of course, Cal. I forgot about him.
Just on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network, but let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car. Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Welcome to your new team. McLaren are one of the most successful teams in the sport, and they've reinvented themselves over the past few years. They demand excellence from all areas of their organization, and they'll expect you to integrate yourself and get up to speed from the first race.
Yes, however, I suspect that Lando is probably making memes the other side of that workstation. And on that note, it's been fantastic to do episode 0. I shall see you next time for episode 1. Toodaloo!